Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Grade 4 Mathematics. So, today's lesson is about solving problems with common fractions. So, let's start. Problem solving questions on fractions. Now, boys and girls, it's very important when you do problem solving to read the question 2 or 3 times. Make sure you understand what they are asking. Make sure are they asking addition, subtraction, division, or multiplication. But for our grade 4 level, we are doing addition with common fractions. So let's see what we have to add. Lumka buys a small tray with 8 seedlings. So immediately I know whatever she's got, she divided in 8 equal parts. She plants 1/8 of seedlings on Saturday and 4/8 of seedlings on Sunday. What fraction of the tray has she planted over the weekend? Now, first of all, I have to write a number sentence. So it is 1/8 plus 4/8 equal to something. And now I can do my calculation. 1/8 plus 4/8 will be equal. What stays the same? Yes, my denominator. And it is the same, both are 8s. And now I can add my numerators. 1 plus 4 equals to 5/8. And when I write the answer, or when I've got a problem in a sentence, I have to write the answer in a sentence as well. And how do you do that? By reading the question. What is the question? What fraction of the tray has she planted over the weekend? And then you will say, she planted 5/8 of the fraction, and then you can carry on and say over the weekend if you want to. With the next question, they're asking you problem solving questions on fraction. Ben reads 2/12 of a book. Charlotte reads 1/12 and Isaac reads 4/12 of the same book. What fraction of the book did they read all together? Did they? So they're not asking you what did Charlotte and Ben read together or what did Isaac and Ben read together. They're asking they all together, which means I have to add all 3 of the students' books. So Ben read 2/12, Charlotte read 1/12, and Isaac read 4/12 equals. So that is my number sentence that I have to write. And now I can do my calculation. 2/12 plus 1/12 plus 4/12. Very important. My denominator is the same. So now I can say 2 plus 1 equals to 3 and 3 plus 4 equals to 7. And you have to answer in a sentence because it's a number sentence that they're asking you. What fraction of the book did they read all together? They read 7/12 all together. How easy is this, boys and girls? Having fun with fractions. The next one. Abdul and John work together to paint a poster. Abdul paints 5/12 of the poster and John paints 3/12 of the poster. What fraction of the poster did they paint? Shade the painted part of the poster. So this will be 5/12 plus 3/12 equals to, I don't know yet, and then I do my calculation. The denominator is 12, it's the same, and I can go and I say 5 plus 3 equals to 8. Now I know my denominator is 12, and they're asking you to shade what they painted. Make sure. What fraction of the poster did they paint? Shade the painted part of the poster. Now the painted part will be 8/12. Make sure whatever table I gave you, it's divided into the denominator that you have. The denominator is 12, and the denominator tells me that a whole is divided into 12 pieces. And let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 parts. Now, what do I have to shade? I have to shade 8 pots. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no wrong or right way to shade it. You can shade it across, you can shade it from top to the bottom, it doesn't matter, boys and girls. As long as you've got 12 parts, that's your denominator, and they're asking you to shade the part that I've painted, which will be 8. The next one. If Michelle ate 1/3, this is my favorite. Now I'm testing you if you can do common fractions in all the ways. If Michelle ate 1/3 of the cake and Nadia ate 3/4 of the cake, who had the bigger slice? What are they asking you now? They're asking you to compare. And to compare fractions, we use the following symbols. We use the smaller than, greater than, or equal. And remember, there's 2 methods that you can use, your butterfly or your cross multiply method, or the common denominator. Now they gave you the fractions 1/3 and 3/4. Now I like the butterfly effect. 3 times 3 equals to 9, and 4 times 1 equals to 4. So 3/4 will be greater than 1/3. What's the question? Who had the biggest slice? So you will answer, Nadia had the biggest slice of cake. So boys and girls, be very careful when you read your question. Are they asking you to add common fractions? Are they asking you to compare? Or what are they asking you for equivalent fraction? Make sure of what they are asking you. Have fun with fractions, boys and girls. Goodbye.